Hi everyone, good morning. Amrit here from Four Lads and welcome to the match day vlog for the game between Ferencvaros and Rangers. I'm in Glasgow Airport. It's Thursday morning, 7 o'clock, and I'm going to be flying out very shortly. Come and spend the day with me. Oh, Glasgow Rangers on the march again. Hi guys, so I have arrived safe and sound in Budapest. There's some bears behind me making a lot of noise, as you can see. I've just collected my tickets from this lovely building behind me, and I'm going to spend the next half an hour or so walking down the beautiful Danube and hopefully looking forward to a Rangers victory this evening. I just wanted to share some of the scenery with you because this city is absolutely stunning. It's the first time I've ever been here. The architecture, the river, it's so picturesque. A lovely, lovely place. And I know, before anybody says anything, that this is not a travel blog. I get that. This is a blog for the Glasgow Rangers. So let's go and meet some bears. Hi guys, so I am here just about to get ready to go off to the game. As you can see just behind us here, the fans are waiting to go on the buses to be taken up to the ground. I'm here with two Rangers faithfuls, Gordon and Mo. Gordon and Mo go absolutely everywhere with Rangers. I can't go to any away ground in the country or internationally without bumping into these two gentlemen. So Mo, tell me, how do you feel about this evening's game?
Well, I don't really know, to be honest with you. The way we've been playing up and down, I'd like to think at the worst we'll get a draw. We're playing a lot better, as you know. Last couple of games we've seemed to be getting our act together, so hopefully we can continue to do that. And I'd say maybe a 1-0 would be ideal. A 1-0 would be lovely.
1-0. Any players that you're keeping your eye out for tonight that you hope can do well?
To be honest with you, apart from Raskin and maybe Connor Barron, there's nobody else really producing the goods. But hopefully we'll get the goals that matter, or goal that matters, and we'll come back with a result.
Brilliant, thank you Mo. And Gordon, yourself, how are you feeling about tonight?
I'm a bit more confident than Mo. I can understand why he feels that way. We've been at the last 3 games and the football was incidental, let's be honest about it. But tonight, Danny Rose got us playing in a good, disciplined way. I trust we won't lose any goals, and I would go for a 1-0.
Brilliant. And what about Mickey Moore? A lot of talk's been said about Mickey Moore. He's really come onto the game. He was injured for a while. He came back at Kilmarnock on Saturday, stole the show, if we're all honest. How do you feel about his impact and his influence in the game today, potentially?
I was worried about Mikey when he came to Rangers, and I think that's down to where Russell Martin played him at the start. We were all at Kilmarnock, and he was fantastic to run past 1, 2, 3, and then get his shot away. And unlucky with the goal that is knocked off. You can see he's going to be a superstar. Maybe no he is, but we'll take him right now.
Absolutely, we will. So there you go, guys. That's some words of wisdom from Gordon and Mo. Hopefully they're right. Hopefully we'll get 3 points tonight. Fingers crossed. And we'll march on to our first victory in the Europa League tonight. Let's go, Rangers! All the best. Hi guys, how are you doing? In the ground now in Budapest. A little under 45 minutes to kick off. The Rangers team is out and we're lining up 3-4-3, back 3 of Jigger, Fernandez and Tav. Midfield will be Barron and Raskin in the middle, Magoma one side, Aaron's the other, and the front 3, Miovski through the middle, Gasman on one side, Danilo on the other. I can understand why Danny Rose changed the system. It's 3-4-3, it's a system he's tried with Rangers before, it's a system that we've had some success from as well, and I think due to personnel availability, injuries and suspension to Dio, I think it's almost forced his hand a little bit. He's had to move some things around, which you can understand. So that's why the system is the way it is. But also I think the 3-4-3 gives us an opportunity that when we don't have the ball, that 3 becomes a 5, and when we're attacking we can move forward very quickly with a bit of width in the team as well. So I understand why he's done it. It's cautious but it's optimistic at the same time, and I think against a team like Ferencvaros we need to operate or deploy that type of strategy. So we'll see how things unfold over the course of the next couple of hours. As far as the team is concerned, I would have liked to have seen Mickey Moore get a start, and I know the reason why Danny Rose perhaps has not started him. He's just back from injury, I get that, probably doesn't feel that he's quite ready, but I would have preferred Mickey Moore to Danilo. I just think he offers so much more, especially after that wonderful cameo appearance at Rugby Park on Saturday that I did the vlog on. He was just unplayable on that day, so I would have loved to see him just take that confidence, that optimism into tonight's game. But Danny Rowe obviously doesn't quite see it like that. I would much rather have someone like Mickey Moore start, even though they are not quite at full match fitness. I'd rather start him, get a lead, and then have something to protect and take him off if you need to a little later on, rather than introduce him in 60 or 70 minutes, perhaps when we're a goal down and we're chasing the game. That's the way that I see things. Dujon Sterling on the bench as well, which is really encouraging. He wasn't in the squad on Saturday, which is understandable due to the pitch at Rugby Park, but he's back in the team today, so hopefully he gets some minutes, because we're going to need all the guys possible and that are available in the 7 games or so that we've got between now and the beginning of January in the league. A lot of fixtures coming thick and fast, very important, critical time of year for us as well. So I'd like to see Dujon get some minutes just so that he's ready for that run-in. You can hear the Rangers fans now down behind me here. There's a little bit of reflection from the lights, but there's the Rangers fans down there and you can hear them in fine fettle. Everyone just getting ready for kick-off now. I'm sure the atmosphere will be exactly what we always expect on the Rangers fans when they are on the road, and you can hear them now. They're getting started, so I'm going to have to go now because they're singing, I'm not, and I'm missing out, and I want to be involved in that. So see you very soon, guys. Okay, fingers crossed for 3 points for Rangers tonight. Let's go, Rangers! Just moments to kick off now. The Rangers fans in fine singing voice throw into Rangers here in the first couple of moments of the game. James Tavernier with it. Ball's cleared away. I think also at this point it's probably worth mentioning that in pre-match I did say I thought it was 3-4-3. It looks like it's a 4-4-2. Flat back 4 of Tav, Magoma, Fernandez and Jigger. Barnon Raskin in the middle. Gasman one side with Aarons on the right of the 4. And then Danilo and Miovski up top. It looks like 4-4-2, but I'm sure that if we need to, Danny Rowe would be comfortable moving some things around, moving some pieces around. He does have the personnel on the park to change things if required. Here's James Tavernier. Ball up the line. Ball drops well for Aarons. Aarons wide to Miovski. Inside, that's a lovely ball. Just ran away from Aarons a wee bit there. Still has it. Ball comes in. Nope, ricocheted back out again. Still got. Good positive play there from Rangers in these early stages. Results in a corner. This is good from Rangers. That's nice from Rangers. Raskin, Miovski, offloads to Danilo. Danilo to Barn. That's lovely football from Rangers. That's a nice ball into Danilo. Danilo now plays the ball across. Corner to Ferencvaros, ball comes in. Jack Butland there, he's dropped it. Oh! Jack Butland, if he's going to come for that, he's really got to get 2 hands on it and make it his. Got away with one there, Rangers, you feel. A little bit careless from Jack Butland. Interesting adjustment for Rangers. It seems that when we've got the ball, we're 4-4-2. But then, when we're out of possession, we go to a 5-3-2 or 5-4-1 depending on the circumstances. Just seems a little bit of in-game adaptation from Danny Rowe. So we'll see how that develops in the course of the game. But just something I felt that was worth sharing, because it looks like we do have those 2 types of systems depending on how the game is going. Rangers just scored, the ball's in the net, but it's given us offside. Great play from Gassama, cutting inside, spread the play to Aarons rather. Aarons with a good direct run towards the box, played it in. I think it was Danilo that got a touch and then it dropped to Miovski, and Miovski with a theatrical bicycle kick it looked like, and the ball went in the net, but it's been called for an offside. Awaiting the decision. 27 minutes into the game and Rangers have looked very comfortable, you would have to say. A couple of half chances for the Hungarians, but other than that, Rangers have looked very comfortable thus far and created some. And it's a goal! It's a goal for Rangers! Miovski has scored for Rangers, and the Rangers fans here are in absolute jubilation here. The Rangers fans. An incredible goal from Miovski, and Rangers are 1-0 up in Hungary. This is a wonderful start to the game for Rangers. 27 minutes gone. It's Rangers 1, Ferencvaros 0. And the Rangers fans are off now. You can hear it. Never shall be won. For there's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers. Not one, and there never shall be one. Just a little bit of a scare there for Rangers. We need to be very careful. Ferencvaros there played the ball through, some intricate passing on the edge of the box, threading it through to number 11, and really he has to want a goalkeeper there. Rangers lucky, hit the side netting. Rangers got away with one there. Let's go now, Rangers! 1-9 in a row, and I'm still dreaming. This is exactly what away days with Rangers are all about. 1-0 up. Rangers fans in fine singing voice. It's exactly what you want on a Thursday night. Are Rangers Thursday's back? Who knows? But let's just enjoy the moment and get ready for the chorus. So I may tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. And now I'm going home to think of life without the Rangers. That would make me more than sad. Rangers is everything I've ever had. Let's go Rangers! Throw in here to Ferencvaros. 5 minutes of added time. Ball comes in. It's out for a goal kick. Rangers just need to be a little bit careful here. In the last couple of minutes, Ferencvaros have started to pop the ball about, looking fairly intentful and potentially dangerous. Rangers just need half time now, you feel. They've done really, really well in this first 45 minutes. For me, the better side. Well, I said it, we needed half time, we couldn't quite get there. It's Ferencvaros 1, Rangers 1, and you've really just got to take your hat off there. That was a lovely goal from the Hungarian side. Lovely one-touch stuff and dummies and running off the ball, and a lovely cutback and just a graceful stroke into the corner. A really, really good goal, but Rangers should have done better, need to get tighter to their men. But unfortunately for Rangers, it is Ferencvaros 1, Rangers 1. It's half time. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is half time here in the Hungarian capital. It's Ferencvaros 1, Rangers 1. We thought, Craig, that we were going to get over the line and get to half time at 1-0 up, but just at the very last kick of the ball, they've equalised. What are your thoughts on that first half of football?
Honestly, quite positive. I thought we actually played quite good, especially in the middle of the park. There's like a lot of good link up between Barn and Raskin at times. It's very evident we're just lacking that back quality. Just that final third is just, there's nothing really there. Granted, they did get the goal. Played actually very well, I thought, for the majority of the game.
Yep, I agree.
However, you can see where our frailties lie. Those haven't disappeared overnight.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I feel that Danny Rowe has got them playing a different system. He's got them playing a system that they're buying into at least. And with a wee bit extra quality, I think we could do a lot better.
Oh, yeah, no, I would agree wholeheartedly. We're working the ball well, we're getting into those positions, but like you say, it's just that final clinical pass, that shot, sometimes the decision making isn't quite there, and that'll come with experience, you'd like to think, but a lot of positive signs. I would say that we were the better team in that half. Do you feel that's fair?
I think you could argue that, certainly. Listen, Ferencvaros are a very good team. And you've seen just right at the end there, that kind of sucker punch goal, but it was beautiful football from
Oh,
them.
it was so well
you can't
worked,
argue
wasn't
that at all, you know. However, what I would say is I feel we are in a position where we could go on and win the game, but it is going to need that extra bit of quality going forward.
Yep.
And I'm just not seeing enough of it just now. You know, we took the goal well, but between Gassama, Miovski, Danilo, it's not really there.
Yep.
So
do you think there's an argument to pull Danilo now and bring on Mickey Moore for the second half?
I would say so.
Would you like to see that change?
Yeah, 100%. I think Danilo, he does try his heart out, but the quality's just not there and we are lacking it. On the bench we've got Curtis there, we've got Mikey Moore.
Yep.
I feel Mikey Moore's the easy option to bring on.
Yep.
Brings that quality, that drive going forward. But no, the game's finally balanced and we'll see what happens in the second half.
And what's your predictions for the second half then? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I know you like your positivity, Amrit, so I'll have to say 2-1 Rangers.
2-1 Rangers,
There
right,
you
okay,
go.
that's not
Really
positive
helpful.
enough. 3-1.
3-1, sorry, there you go.
4-1. Right guys, we'll see. 53 minutes into the game, corner for Rangers. James Tavernier, ball in. The near post flicked on and very comfortable save for the goalkeeper. 58 minutes gone here in the Hungarian capital. Change for Rangers. Gassama and Aaron's off. Mikey Moore and Dujon Sterling on for the first time in a long time. Let's see if these guys can have an impact. We know what Mikey Moore is capable of, and it's great to see Dujon Sterling back in a Rangers top contributing towards the team. Looks like Dujon Sterling's gone into that back three alongside Fernandez and Jigger. Tav's gone out on the right, Magoma on the left, so a back three when we've got the ball, but five when we haven't. That's the change. But Dujon Sterling, as we know, comfortable anywhere. You could put that laddie in the goals and he'd do a job. Great to see him back. Absolutely delighted. 72 minutes gone here in the Groupama Stadium. It's Ferencvaros 2, Rangers 1. You can't say that it wasn't coming. In the second half they have been the better team. It was a wonderful 50-yard crossfield pass out wide to the left. The boys just managed to keep it in. Hit the byline, he's crossed it in. Free header at the back stick. Jack Butland had no chance. It's 2-1. This is a tough one to take. I really felt that we could maybe get out of this at one each, but you can just see the difference in quality between the two sides. Rangers have been trying, they've been doing their utmost to try and keep up to the pace and the levels of the game, but the reality is we're just not good enough. The players are just not good enough. A couple of changes there, I think that might have affected it as well. But it's Ferencvaros 2, Rangers 1, I'm afraid. Right after that goal, there's a change for Rangers. James Tavernier off, fellow Asgard on. 16 minutes of regulation time remaining here in Budapest. Good move from Rangers there, probably one of the first chances of the half so far, and it's 81 minutes in. Lovely play from Finlay Curtis down the left hand side, beats his man, gets the ball into the box, and it was Dujon Sterling at the back stick. Just got a little bit underneath it. Positive from Rangers, but we've not really created enough in this second half at all. As I said, that's 81 minutes in, and I think from memory that's the first chance of the half that we've had. So second 45 have not been impressive at all from Rangers. Well, 86 minutes in, and that was a great chance on Rangers. Really positive play actually, lovely little touches. Dujon Sterling won the ball well, drops to Asgard. Asgard fed in Finlay Curtis, who shot, and I think it was saved by the goalkeeper just wide of the left hand post, but Mikey Moore was running in the left hand side. You felt it had to go one more over, and Mikey Moore would have had an easy side foot tap into the corner of the net, you feel, but it's a corner here for Rangers. Connor Barron over it. Ball comes in and it's cleared away. Couple of minutes now till full time. Can Rangers salvage something from this and get out of Budapest with a point? We shall see. Hi guys, so that's me back in the hotel room after the game. We were held back after the game for about half an hour, 40 minutes, and then we got in this holding area outside the ground and had to wait there in the cold and then get onto the buses and then the buses into the town and all the rest of it, the usual stuff at away games. And Yeah, so I'm back here. It's been a long day. I mean, I've been on the go now for almost 18 hours non-stop, so I'm pretty tired. But that was hard watching today, wasn't it, guys? And I don't want to be too negative, but how can you be positive about a result like that? First half, okay, I thought we held our own. We did well. We were moments away from getting in at 1-0 up, and they got that sucker punch, which really, really hurt us and put us back, I think. But then second half, I thought that we'd maybe come out with a little bit of positivity, try and be a bit more expansive, and really have a go at them. And we just didn't. We seemed to go to pieces really in the second half, which was disappointing. Some really suicidal kamikaze defending at times. And it really hurts. And I think I'm probably speaking on behalf of a lot of the Rangers fans just now that the anger's gone. I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just upset and I'm sad and I'm hurting and I'm frustrated because this is really, really hard to endure. When you see a club that you love and that you put so much into week after week, year after year, you give it everything. It almost frames your entire life. You make decisions about holidays and seeing family and going places, all structured around what's going on at Rangers. Oh, can't go here because this game's on, or oh no, we can't go there because this is happening. And you do that and it becomes a huge part of your life, like it does for so many of us. And then we see performances like that and it really, really causes a lot of pain and suffering. But what do? Like, we love the club. We've just got to keep on going and keep on trying to be positive and keep on supporting them as best we can. Let's hope January brings a few new players, get a couple out, get a couple in, try and get a spine of a team together and then build around that. But this is going to take time, guys, unfortunately. This ship is not going to be turned around in a January window or even in the summer. For me, this is a couple of windows. It's going to be 2 summer windows for me until we can get out the players that we need to get out and bring in the players that are necessary. Because forget the ones that we bought over the summer that we need to move on. We still have a huge complement of players from the old regime that we still need to manage out of this club. We've still got Cortez and Dowell and Matondo and guys like that that are still on our payroll that we need to get out as well. So a lot of work to be done, but listen, we're Rangers at the end of the day. We Rangers, we love Rangers, we're up for a challenge and we're going to keep on going and keep on moving forward and keep on trying to be positive and optimistic because there is no other alternative. I refuse to die in adversity and be crumbled under the affliction and just drown in excuses. I just refuse to live that way. I want to be positive, I want to be optimistic, I want to keep getting behind the team, but they need to actually bring something to the table now. They need to try harder, we need more from them. That's the bargain now. If they want support from us, they've got to give us something back. That's what I would say. So, listen guys, I am going to chill now for half an hour or so and get an early night and then get the flight back tomorrow, and I'm podding tomorrow night, so I'm looking forward to that and reconnecting with the guys. And also looking at the highlights and bits and pieces, because when you're at the game you don't really have the benefit of the replays and things. So I'm interested to see what all of you think tomorrow in the pod and in the comments about how things came to pass, because when you're there in the game you don't often see all the little things that maybe you guys have the benefit of seeing at home. So I'm interested to hear from you all tomorrow on the pod as well. I've spoken more than enough. I've had a great day. Thank you for spending it with me, and good night, and we'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.
The Four Lads podcast is sponsored by Rhino Express, Clydeview Joinery, Athol Industrial Solutions Limited, and CSD Air Conditioning, in partnership with Black Rooster and Art of Gold. Thank you for listening to or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show.